Welcome everyone back to the boudoir, baby. It is your girl, Just Lovely. And as you can tell by the title, people just want to be counted. Never in my life have I ever want to be seen or heard so bad that I would put myself up to a situation where I can land myself in court for slander, defamation of character, and so on and so forth. It's amazing to me the things that people put on other people. You know, the jackets that you put on people could simply be something that you've made for yourself. I was just strolling on YouTube because I had finished watching Pizarro's live, and every now and again, um, so sorry. Every now and again, community posts will pop up. And I saw where Sean had reposted or a screenshot Heidi Flies Live. Good afternoon, Miss Ellison. That she had scheduled. When I tell y'all that's the most disgusting title that I've read in the B sector ever. And to me it just proved hoes just want to be counted. And when I put that hoe on there, I don't think I'm lying. Because Heidi, you have been a real good hoe. Queen, welcome back. But hoes just want to be counted, baby. Like, what do you have? And I can say this for myself too. In a sense, me and Heidi got something in common. They say that Jay Wilson is Heidi's boo nowadays. They say Heidi always hit the panel. She always up there fighting for Jay Wilson. So we might have something in common. Because when I see things like this, it really do get up under my crawl. It makes me feel some type of way when bitches be coming for people in these slanderous type ways. Am I taking up for Sean Bradley? No, because Sean know what the fuck to do. He even said it on his community post. He said he gonna record this for the future. And I hope that shit come back and bite you dead in your ass. Hide it. I do. Like, how in the hell can you put that jacket on that man? You don't know that man. These people out here, they get paperwork, receipts, and all kind of shit. But ain't none of this ever been, put out there. But you dragging it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I just came on the voice that. And if you can, go over to Sean Bradley's community wall. I'm sure it was his last posting where he posted the title, the thumbnail, and the everything. Hoes just simply want to be counted. It's been so long since I've been over there on her channel. For one, I don't like people, yes, I'm a YouTuber that has premium, right? So each month they take the money out my account for my YouTube premium. So I don't have to be bogged down with commercials. I can look at these videos without all the ads. But if I pay to not look at ads, why when I go on certain people channels, they be like, oh, let me play my commercial. And it's an hour long. Like, bitch, stop trying to stress stuff out. That's like putting hog maws in chitlins, child. Oh. And look, I comment under that post, Miss Ellison. I said that only thing I said was this I said this disgusting bitch. Something to that magnitude. I did. And guess what YouTube asked me? It said, that's against community guidelines strikes. So that gave me an idea. I said, maybe I need to go flag her fucking channel for that shit because that's hate speech. That's against community guidelines too. I'm gonna let her go ahead and get into the live, and I'm probably go over there and tell her, tell YouTube on her. They told on me. They said that what I said was against the guidelines. The title in itself is against the guidelines. The thumbnail with that man on that thumbnail is against the guidelines. Just sad. Hey J Don. Hey Dennis the Menace Winnie the Pooh. That shit sad. Like, mm. It's a whole lot I could say. I done seen what the husband look like. I could say he probably look more like that man on that thumbnail than Sean do. I'm just saying. Allegedly. I wonder what she be using allegedly throughout the live. I don't know, because I ain't going to look at the shit. But she is disgusting. Why would you put that jacket on that man, Heidi? Are you that mad that you didn't like the show? Are you that mad, Heidi, that those two shows that you was trying to get off the ground didn't come through for you? I'm just asking a question in my just Andrea's voice. Oh, honey, go look at Sean Brad, the community wall. Hey, Spam, go look at Sean Bradley Community Wall and look at the live that Heidi got scheduled for later on today. I don't even really know what could she be saying in the live because for all I know, I don't think they had any type of communication with one another. So you going back to early, you going way back to have something to say about Sean Bradley. Yep, hoes just want to be counted. The Dutch girl, this one was crazy. Yeah, she jumping in the men's fight. They say that Heidi over there loving old Jay Wilson, honey. They say that's her boo. You better not come for Jay Wilson. She gonna jump up in it. She gonna jump all the way up in it, baby. You better not come for her boo. Cruiser, don't get up. She said, but me and Heidi made peace, so I'm a hush. I ain't even really had no quarrels with Heidi. I haven't. It's one thing. I haven't had a back and forth with Heidi. I just thought that title, the thumbnail was disgusting. And I came to put my point of view on it. It pissed me off when I saw it. I must admit. But I've never had any arguments or anything like that with Heidi. But I know how to steer myself clear of people that, yeah, girl, yes, honey. She probably all up in the back chest, just like Shelly, child. But no, I ain't had me and no fences or nothing with Heidi Miss Cruiser. I just don't appreciate the fact that you on here putting all these slanderous and derogatory statements on your community posts. I thought it was against community guidelines. They just told me saying that she was a disgusting bitch was against community guidelines and asked me if I want to post it anyway. I said, hell yeah, post that shit. Go on and post it. I want it out there. She a disgusting bitch. That's exactly what she is. So go on and post it. YouTube. Damn, maybe I need to go delete it though, cause it might go against Sean, cause it's on his post. I do that after this live. But nope, I ain't had nothing against Heidi. Not at all. Even, even down to the point of the show. I haven't had any qualms. You have all the right in the world to decide whether or not you want to partake in the events or not. So that was her decision she made. So who am I to say what the hell she want to do? I couldn't say nothing about what she decided that she wanted to do as far as when it came to the show. But it wasn't even that. Because even when she announced her 2 shows that she wanted to do, I still was over there looking at her check. But it was the whole Candy and Heidi thing that made me kind of back up. And like I said, I pay for no commercials. If you got to put 50,000 commercials within your live, it's not entertaining. Those long commercials, it's not entertaining. It's actually a distraction from your audience. So it kind of throws off the, whole thing when it comes to you doing live videos. And that just became a nuisance to me. So I decided that I didn't want to watch Heidi anymore because I hated those commercials. Like, give it a break. Even Duchess Kelly, little baby, when I tell you, you be talking about, let me put in my commercial. For what? You ain't getting paid for it. Shit. That shit is aggravating as hell. I leave. I leave, child. I ain't got to sit here and look at this fuck shit you done damn created. It's bad enough when you get on some of these people live, they got that damn intro showing. I try and at least do my intro at least. If I could do it at least a minute, I try and do my intro at least, a little minute. Because the only thing I want to do is, introduce you to my Instagram and my TikTok and let you see that I do content in other areas. Is it raining? Hold on. Cause that shit sound crazy outside. See, I hear somebody outside. Why is this damn? Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah, it's raining. Girl, yeah, my auntie got a No, it's just the wind blowing. She has a peephole, and it's discriminating. Like I'm just 5'2", and it's discriminating against me because I can't even get on my tippy toes and look at through the peephole. I don't like that. That peephole is discriminating against me, and that's not fair. No, it was just the wind, J Don. It was just the wind. Right. I don't been on so many people channel, and they be having them down long ass intros. Then they got to put they commercials. Then they got to put they long ass outro. And when a content creator tell me they gone, I'm sorry, Cruiser, because this one of your things, and we be jamming. I like some of the music selections that you choose. But once you say I'm gone, I ain't finna stick around and listen to your little music outro. And when I get notifications on people when they go live, and I'll wait probably like 5 minutes before I go into the chat. Cause Jay Dunn gonna go over there and she gonna play the whole Nook If You Book, baby. She gonna play the whole song. Then she gonna say, hey y'all. Oh, let me drop my link so I can see if Winnie the Pooh. Hold on, let me drop my link. Yep, they do. They do, y'all. They have to speak to the whole crew. And I speak to you as you come. You know, I have an intimate chat. We got 7 people in here right now, and we're pretty. Oh, it actually 9. It jumped up to 9. Go ahead and thumbs up this video, cause okay, let me see if this is my Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, look at Winnie. Y'all look at Sophie whining there.
Yes, it's me. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Matt?
Doing well. Yeah. So I'm gonna have on my outfit until Wednesday.
Okay. Tuesday tomorrow. I got 3 birthdays to celebrate. My baby brother birthday and his daughter is turning 15, and then my niece is turning 4. I have another niece turning 4. They're all born on October 31st. Last night, my brother and his daughter had a birthday dinner at Benny Hanna's.
Mm-hmm.
She's turning 15 on tomorrow. So of course she had like 13 of her friends go to Benihana's with her for her birthday.
Oh wow. Okay.
Uh, So my brother ended up renting a sprinter van, and him and his 2 kids and his wife and those 13 other kids went to Benihana's for the birthday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, like over here where I live, it's crazy because they don't really do all the trick or treating, but when I used to live in Powder Springs, they used to trick or treat a lot. But
I
over here they
noticed
don't
that.
do it.
I noticed that a lot of right now I'm at my aunt's house. I'm not at home, and I noticed that in her community there are so many houses decorated for Halloween, and then up the street there's like 5 churches rolled back to back. This the Bible Belt, baby. You ain't know the Bible
Mm-hmm.
Belt. We'll beat your ass and we'll pray for you later, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. So it's like 5 churches back to back up the road, and they all doing trunk or treat.
Okay. Yeah, because it was like I stopped buying candy since I've been here because a couple of years back I had bought candy and nobody showed up. So then I had to turn around and take that candy to work.
So, Jadon, I saw you earlier. You just had to get your point out there. So, since you couldn't get your point out there without somebody paying to get you down, what exactly is your point? I think I get what you're saying. I understand that you're saying that it's fake outrage. How could you been up here talking about the parenting skills of Ness when you have this person up here? Am I right?
You are absolutely correct. And I did. I caught your replay because I missed that earlier live that you did today, but I always make sure I catch your replay.
Thank you,
And you
ma'am.
are, yeah, and you are correct because I think that her point falls on deaf ears when you got this person sitting up here and we supposed to act like we didn't read all their documents. And not only that, me and Pizarro argued because she was talking about fake outrage. And I believe that the fake outrage is the fact that she is ignoring one person's bad mothering to jump on the next person. And then she was like, why you act like you care about Ness and her son? I never said that I cared. I dragged both of them equally because I think that that's messed up for both of them. But what my problem with Pizarro is, how do you drag one and not the other? Both of them doing wrong by their kids.
I think I have an answer to your question.
Okay,
Because
what's
I've
your
been
answer?
asking myself this same thing. When you have these YouTube ships with people, you want to keep. I don't understand why you can't, say what your thoughts are about this paperwork. It's not necessarily dragging the kids. You're just talking about this paperwork. So why would it be wrong for your YouTube ship for you to speak on the paperwork? That
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I see this. I see them, they like her and they're not trying to drag her. But I don't think that you will be dragging her because you're doing commentary on everyone else in these type of situations. So what's wrong with you doing commentary on this person?
Well, and see, her answer is going to be that it's doxing. But this is the reason why I won't let up. Because I remember just earlier this year, everybody was talking about my court paperwork, and I didn't harm a single soul.
Yeah.
So if you really believe that you don't want to dox and all this kind of stuff, then why was you covering my own court documents? But now that these court documents came out, nobody want to say anything.
And that's fair. That's fair. So where did you see the paperwork?
So what happened was I got it sent to me. Girl, it be a lot of trolls. I kid you not, that come to my IG and they be sending me all types of stuff.
Oh, I'm glad I ain't
And
in your shoes, honey, because I wouldn't know what to do with that.
yeah. And so I had got that the court document sent to me and I actually read it. And when I tell you it's legit court document where you actually have to sit down and go through it, I think it's about 3, 4 pages long. But it pertains to the first two kids, not this third one, but the first two ones. And when
And
I was
that's the
just
thing, because they keep on saying that she got Nyla, but the thing is that okay, but this was in a different situation. If I'm not mistaken, way when she first started coming around, they brought up the fact that she didn't have custody of one of her kids or something, and she
hmm
admitted to it. So I remember that, but I didn't know it was due to these court documents that later came out, and that's why I see. And like Miss Ellison said, I could see your point. I see your point. And
hmm
now it's no longer about Jay Dunn's documents. Now you want to talk about Jay Dunn's deceased mother and her father, and to divert the situation of what's been said about you.
correct. And that was another thing why I kept clicking the link to come up there because I feel like it's pure deflection. I have
Right.
always been upfront and transparent about the fact that my father has done some crazy stuff, but he did crazy stuff in order to put food on our table.
Right.
And he had to go to jail for some of that stuff that he did.
And like I
And
said, Jay Dunn seemed like she was one of them kids who had a strawberry shortcake. Um,
I did. My
you
mama
you
took
had a
care of me.
strawberry shortcake lunchbox.
I did.
Oh
My
my God,
mama
I had
took
to do
care
it
of me
again.
while he had to do his time for whatever he had to do. But I kid you not, just lovely. Even whenever he was up in jail, he'll still send me a check with money. And I
Yeah.
couldn't understand how you making money in jail.
Your
I'm like,
daddy probably was a pimp and a player, baby. He probably had hoes in different area codes sending him money, so he was sending it to his baby girl.
correct. And so that's why it really gets under my nerves whenever she try to drag my daddy. No, even when my daddy was in jail, he was still sending me money. And I didn't understand because I was like, but he got a job, how he sending me money? But you're right. He would make sure his brother, because he got brothers,
Mm-hmm.
they would send money, like just send the money. And sending money for my mama, even though my daddy was in jail. And so I'm like, she talking about that about my daddy, but no, she deserved to be in jail after them court documents, cause that's some mess. And this is the thing that you really got to think about, cause I know you probably haven't read them, but just
Mm-mm.
lovely. You know, a child has to be some type of stank and unkept if they are in a special ed class. And even the special needs students don't want to sit by them.
Mm.
You
They
see what I'm
said that
saying?
in them documents.
Well, it did state that he was autistic, and yeah, the students in his class did not want to sit by him.
Wow.
It said it in the documents, and that's why I'm like, how y'all glossing over this? Because even with special needs people, like for real, it gotta take a lot for them to think that you smell bad and all this kind of stuff. Because special needs kids, they typically don't
They
look
focus
at
on
things
other things.
right, and
Oh,
that's
Miss
why
B
I'm like,
said yes, it did. Oh,
mhm, it
so
did.
so listen. Earlier today when I went live, I told y'all that I had a story time based off a memory on Facebook, right?
Hmm.
So on Facebook, I posted a memory, and I think it was like 2017, and it said, "Comment down below if you were in Mr. Cleveland's class with me in sixth grade, class of '87, at this elementary school." I put elementary school on Facebook, of course. This elementary school, and you was in Mr. Cleveland class in 1986.
Hmm.
Comment down below if you remember who mama came to the school and told us to push our desk back to the wall, and she put her damn bill can down in the brown paper bag and beat their ass from the front of the classroom to the back of the classroom. Put down the person name. So I sent it to one of my friends who's in elementary school with me, and she's not on any social media site. So I sent it to her, and she said, "Was his name Quincy?" Or was his? She said, "I can't remember his name, but the only thing that I can remember was that he smelled like piss."
Hmm. Sorry, I'm sneezing. I'm trying to go on
Bless
mute.
you.
Sorry.
She said she sent me this yesterday because I had to text it to her and ask her. And she said, "I can't remember his name, but I think it was Quincy or another name she put." And she said, "But I do remember that he smelled like piss."
Hmm.
And I
Hmm.
was like, "Well, you dead on the head." I said, "But no, it wasn't Quincy. It was another person name." And so she said, I said, "But you're right. He did smell like piss." So I can see how, and it was so funny because that's what everybody been saying. That was something
Hmm.
that came up on my YouTube. I mean, on my Facebook memories yesterday, and the only thing I could think about was the paperwork. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do a story time about the time when this person mama came up to the class, and she had I don't know if it was a slit smart liquor bull, or if she had a old English 800, but it was a towel can in a brown paper bag, and
Hmm.
she put it down on the floor, and she told us to push our desk back to the wall so she could beat him from the front to the back of the classroom down that aisle.
Girl.
And I told my auntie, because I was like, "Look at this post that I did." And she read it, and she was looking at the comments up under the post, and she was like, "Oh my God." She said, "He's probably scarred for life." I said, "He
Hmm.
probably somewhere being an alcoholic on some slip my liquor bull or some
And
NJ."
and that's the thing. Just lovely. I'm about to change my headphones and come right back because the ones I have on is about to die. So I'm about to put in my earbuds. But I'm coming right back because I want to tell you one other thing that I know about this situation. I'm coming
Okay.
right back. Okay.
Oh, okay. So Miss Ellington, the reason why is because Mr. Cleveland was one of those teachers that if he asked you to do something, he would be tallying up the name of the students that he would have to call their parents. And every day this kid name would be on that paper. So I'm sure his parent got a phone call every evening when Mr. Cleveland got off work and got home, I got a few calls too. I wasn't an angel, but my mama didn't do me like that. But yes, he would call parents every day, and I'm sure this boy's name was on that list every day. And I'm sure that Mr. Cleveland called every day, because if Mr. Cleveland had your name on that list every day, he was gonna call your parent. And Miss Patricia, honestly, I never wanted to read the documentation because I feel like, hold on, let me get Winnie the Pooh back.
Okay, yeah, I'm back with my other headphones. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. But I never wanted to read that documentation because I feel like I'm one of them people that I internalize things that happen to other people. Although it don't happen to me, I do have a heart and I feel for other people. And I just couldn't imagine being sent to school in that manner, or and I don't know like the severity of what his situation is, because he could have did it at school and they refused to clean him. It could be a
Mm-mm.
number of
No,
different things.
no, them documents are very, very clear. And one thing too that I didn't get to mention that I want to tell you. So it's either him or a random troll, but I think it's him that's coming in our comment section dropping his YouTube channel. That's how come I was able to go to his own channel. He got a channel on here because he's an adult now. And I even got the link to his channel because it was up in my comment section. You know
Miss
how people just leave the comments underneath
hmm
your community wall or underneath your video?
hmm
And I saw that it was a link right there, and I clicked on it, and sure enough, he looked every bit of her.
I believe you, Miss B. So you saying that they got a picture of somebody as the profile picture and it looks just like her?
He got videos over there. Videos.
Oh, this person has videos. So what are they saying in the videos?
That's the son's channel. He's an adult now.
But no, what type of content is this person putting out?
Well, he was showing the one video that was sent in my comment section was him showing his room. That's just how special needs he really is. He was showing his room,
Let
very,
me
very
see.
small space. He was showing his utensils that he eat with, how he has his clothes folded, things like that. It was a very simple video, and he was so proud of that room that he lived in.
So he's very meticulous.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
Miss B said, no, that's not what the document say. So Miss B is actually saying when I said that he probably did it at school and they didn't help him clean himself up at school. She's saying no, it didn't say that in the document. And then Miss Patricia Ellington said those documents are very descriptive. And so
It
Miss
is
B
because
said that.
it's actually court document. It talks about the judge. It gives his name and the sister's name and him being autistic. It gives that lady's name in the documents. They are outlining everything that happened with that case.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Miss B said that she believed that the troll or him is some of VS and her people.
now see, I don't know because I don't see why they would want to share it to me. But it's very telling
Because
when
they
you
know
can.
you have so okay, we know that it's quite a few people in the B sector that has a disdain for her. Now, honestly, I can't say that I have a disdain for her. It's just that I think that for some odd reason, her in the beginning I used to say, oh, she's quite confident. That's a great attribute. But then it started becoming very annoying and even myself, I know how it is to really push the envelope on, trying to make yourself be bigger than, I'm not gonna say bigger than what I am, but pointing out certain things about my life to try and make others feel bad. That's why I say a lot of times when she is dragging people, she's actually dragging herself, because in my eyes, she describing herself.
Correct. It, even in that court document, it spoke about her alcoholism.
Mm.
Hmm. Now we all figured she might be an alcoholic because remember she said she fell and knocked her two front teeth out because she was so
Mm.
drunk.
It says they have evidence that she contribute to their issues. So you think the babies probably had alcohol fetal syndrome?
I think I don't know if they had anything like that. I would honestly have to look at the document again. But that's something to think about because yeah, it spoke about that. When I read it, I was thinking that her alcoholism contributed to her not keeping them up the way that she should. Because if you got a drunk as a mother who is drunk all day long, when does she have time to care for you?
Mm. So this is my take on it. I feel like since she's been through all of that stuff, the court and things like that, it gives her a better um outlook on how she should take care of her younger baby that she has custody of now. And I get it. She writes on the wall, but you have to also keep in mind that this little girl also have those autism. I she has that going on too. So basically it can probably be rough. I have five nieces and nephews, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they're all considered to be what they call normal, and I'm putting that in quotation. But when I tell you they do some of the weirdest things that as a child I wouldn't have ever thought to do, I wouldn't have never wanted to do. And so you just imagine another child in a situation that has those attributes about themselves. Who
Mm-hmm.
is it? Hold on. Okay, here go your teddy.
Hey Teddy.
Queen, come off mute, Queen. Child, let me get my bounty, child. Where my bounty?
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's crazy because I said hey Teddy and then Zulu came running over here. I didn't say hey Zulu, I said hey Teddy.
Oh, I ain't got my thing. You won't let me do it. But let's just pray, honey. If she do, I'ma end the live, and then if it ain't her, I'ma end the live, and then I'ma private this. Woo, child. She said. And it has been duly noted that the troll only drops in chat of people that knows. Right, that was my point, Wu Child. It's because of the people they know has a disdain for that person. They know you can't stand her. I believe if Miss Toby probably had, they'll probably let her have it. They're gonna put it in all these people chats and lives and on their channels because they know that you're gonna take off with the information and help it to grow legs. I feel like that. But Jadon, I definitely understand your point of view when it comes to you just gotta be heard in this situation because you just gotta be heard.
Can
Because
y'all hear
over the
me?
last, we can hear you now, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey Teddy.
Hey, Pooh Bear.
Yeah, but and that's my biggest thing with it because it was very serious. I have never just sat and read over some documents, but reading those was just really telling. And you could be correct, just lovely. Maybe now she has learned to be better. But it was one live that I was on, had to have been last week, And Pizarro private that live. That little girl wasn't even at school, child. In the middle of the day, yelling in the background.
Mm.
She was saying more, more, more because I guess she wanted some food. She also said, fuck y'all. She said, fuck y'all to us.
And that's what any small child, they like parrots. They gonna repeat what they hear.
Yeah. And she was saying a whole lot. And that was that live that me and ODS was going ham on Uppity because we could hear her. And Pizarro, in order to cover up for that, Pizarro took the live down, saying she didn't want people to use the live to do a review. But no, you got to really think on the surface because Pizarro's kids was at school that day. Why is this little girl not at school?
Maybe it was a
I
holiday.
want to jump in right there. I'm finna jump in on that one
Thank
right
you.
there
Mm-hmm.
because even though her child wasn't in school, and I get it, as content creators, y'all need to be very careful about what's going on in your background. They really should. And do I think Uppy don't learn something from it? No, I don't. I think she gonna still be her same delusional self, and ain't nothing gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
But really, y'all tore her up because I saw that live. I was in that live and everything else. But by same token, folks out here talking about they gonna call CPS and all that kind of stuff. I can see why she private it. Bizarro is about the mess, but she ain't with the docs and folks calling other folks Joe.
Right. And she's a
But
and
but
we
but
gotta
see,
take a
but
note that she's a parent too.
but no, no, no. And see, this where I gotta chime in, Teddy, because Uppity done been threatening to call probation on me for nothing. And Pizarro didn't get upset. So that's why now that's where I'm meeting her with the force. Like you trying to call probation on me for doing absolutely nothing when it's a lot that I could call CPS and tell them about you because I
So
read
can I
the court
ask you a question,
documents.
Jay Dunn?
And I get
Mhm.
it, but go ahead.
Okay, so Jay Dunn, do you not do anyone in the beef sector and beyond? Do y'all understand that when y'all call CPS on children, a lot of times it puts children in worse off situations?
Well, I'm aware of that, and to be honest, I don't plan to call, but I'm not going to let her keep trying to put me in a worse off situation with what she over there doing.
And I definitely understand that. I do.
Yeah, but then that might be where you have to go. Well, Pizarro ain't gonna let you do it to her over there. Breathe. They're gonna let you talk, but they ain't gonna let you take it to the extreme. You just have to catch her at other places or go to your live and do your talking. That
Hmm.
just if you got to get it out, get it out.
And that's what I understood. I've been looking for the lives. I've been saying, okay, Jay Don gonna go live today. And I go and I say, damn, it's the same live from last week. And I
No,
really
no, with this particular situation, I wasn't in a rush to go live because I'm trying to make sure that I understand everything correctly. And not only that, y'all got to remember, I got a lot of them up on my back. So I'm
well,
not so
I'm
quick.
not even talking about this situation. Like, if you want to call out the hypocrisy, you can call out the hypocrisy. Whenever you feel like you being wronged on someone else's platform, you got your own.
But I see what she's saying too. I said I don't know what. Don't put none of this mess on your platform for nobody can say nothing about whatever you doing. So I guess you're doing the best thing you can do. Get up there and holler when you can. I don't know.
See, Teddy, you feel me? Because that's the thing too. Like even Brianna, me and Brianna had went back and forth up in the Instagram, and she want to be mad, but I'm like, how you going to be mad about this situation? And she was like, Jay Dunn, I just don't want to be involved. Just leave me out of it. I
And
said,
Teddy, I
well,
keep telling you that's their friend.
but
You
is it
got
really their friend though? Because let's be honest, Ness was their friend too.
I said that earlier. I said that it seems like anyone that Pizarro opened her platform up to, she got to battle them. But see, it rolls off her like water on a duck's ass. It don't bother her. I have to control my anger because I hate seeing people be, put in situations where I feel like they're being taken advantage of and being abused. It gets under my skin. So basically, I have to stop getting in my feelings when it comes to that too. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Betty White. Betty White is speaking. Wait a minute, Betty. Don't be talking about my done like that. Done it to put. Okay, now.
Oh, she probably talking about the Winnie the Pooh. But hey, Betty White. But this is the pattern that I want to make sure that y'all have acknowledged.
I'm
And this
sorry, I
is,
got a call. Y'all can hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you. So, so the pattern that I have realized, y'all, is they like to do this Three Musketeers thing. That's what
Read
they
the
like.
read the but they'll never be a part of it. Okay, so read what's on the screen, J Don.
Stop trying to force them in the middle of you an uppity situation if they're saying they don't want to be in it. Wu Child, I'm not trying to force anybody into anything, but if I see blatant hypocrisy, I'm going to call it out, just like I always have. I have not changed whatsoever. I called
I
out
know, Betty.
hypocrisy. I called out hypocrisy, and since Wu Child talking to me, even whenever they was thick as thieves with Kimmy, because remember, it used to be Pizarro, Kimmy, and Brianna. And I was trying to tell them about Kimmy's rump because guess why? People sent me stuff. They didn't want to believe it. And now Brianna done had to move 2 houses. She got she got followed out of the chicken shack because she listened to me when I was trying to tell her about Kimmy's rump.
Okay, well let me tell you something. As a somebody who had have had children, even your own children don't listen to you.
Mm-mm.
So you really cannot make another adult. And you know very well if it's something you don't want to do, ain't nobody gonna make you do it. So just cause you pointed out, it take everybody in their own time to come to a resolution. You can't force it on nobody.
But I'm not
But
trying to force anything. That's the thing. I'm not
but
trying to
you
force
trying to
anything.
call out things on their platforms that they simply don't want to be involved in. And I think that's the issue. And look, Jadon, I'm gonna be the first to tell you if they coming into you in your inbox in your Instagram and telling you shit about Jess Lovely, guess what? Keep it to yourself. Cause I'm not even gonna follow up on
Girl, nobody would even try. Hold on.
it.
Nobody would even try because then you got to get cussed out.
I ain't even gonna go. I'm not even gonna. It's been plenty of time I don't see what people don't see and stuff, and I ain't even address it because that's not me. I'm gonna talk my shit, believe, but the whole thing about it is I'm not gonna do it back and forth. That's not my get up. It ain't.
Let me interrupt. Can you highlight that Wu Child?
Some
That
people,
last one?
okay.
So see, you talking about a situationship that you don't know anything about. That's what you talking. No, Brianna didn't ask me for the video, but I never did ask Brianna for the obituary for ZT's mom, and guess what? She gave it to me. So see, you talking about the personal exchanges, the private exchanges between me and Brianna that you don't know anything about. We pass information. That's what we do. You are not privy to that, Woo
Have a good
Child.
day, Miss Ellington.
But I think when you had told Bizarro you was gonna send it,
So
you
she
didn't hear when
believe.
Brianna had said she didn't want it. I think that was the difference in the exchange of information. Y'all, I got to go. I got to get some moves. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Okay, all right, Teddy. But yeah, and Brianna might have said that. But I sent her the video because I wanted her to send it to Pizarro so that Pizarro could see for herself. But that's not the first time nor the only time that we've both exchanged information. So, Wu Child, unfortunately, you don't have the right to tell me what I can and can't send in my DMs.
She said
You
she's
don't
not
have the
talking
right
about
to
that.
tell me what I can and can't send in my emails. You don't have the right to tell me what I could send on my personal device.
No, she said she's not talking about the actual exchange in itself. She's just speaking about when you said she got feisty in the DM.
Yes, she did. She did. But I mean, what she said up in the DM, I received it. But at the same time, I did get back up on Pizarro's and I said, well, if you have a problem with this information, I don't want you to ask me for anything else later on down the line. Don't do it.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you can't be selective about what information you want. And you're not going to use me to be able to get the information that you do want from me. But then whenever I'm sending you something that's a valid concern, then now you want to be mad. Mm-mm.
That's fair, and I think that for the beef sector in itself, it's just that like any other stories that we have in the beef sector, we talk about it, we move on, but you ain't letting up, huh?
It depends because as long as I see hypocrisy, I am going to hold the mirror to their faces. But I've always done that. It's just not with this that happened.
Yeah,
I've
I
always done that.
I seen it. That's what I said. You gonna always prove your points. You gonna always make sure that you let people know that you're not a liar, and you. And I feel like it's only fair that you have your opportunity, and that's why I can't lie because that damn how to fly and that Sean Brad community post because I just feel like that's some bullshit and and when you drop down in the chat, I just said I can give you an opportunity to where you can actually put in your input because you were getting paid to get dropped down, or they were paying to get dropped down, or threatening to pay to drop you. So yeah, so I give you opportunity.
And that's the thing. Now, Wu Child talking about I'm listening to respond. Look, you don't know my circumstance with Just Lovely or Tuddy. So please just hush. Just be in the audience and listen. You listen and stop responding to me. That's what you do. Because ultimately, I've not changed anything about how I've been or what I do. But the one thing that I can tell you, Just Lovely,
Mm-hmm.
is I was right about Kenny. I was right about Ness. Now you see they trying to drag Ness to filth. But remember, I was the first one that was pointing out Ness's mothering and parenting and they wanted to be her friend.
I
Now
think the
that they
reason why
married,
that I think the reason why Pizarro brought up misparenting and things of that such is because Ness brought up her parenting. As far as someone brought up the fact that she did live like 17 hours, but they failed to realize that she has co-parenting within the house. So if her husband don't have a problem with her being on live and having fun with the entails, then what should they worry about? And mm, mm, I ain't never seen for them either, child. So she said, just like you said, I can't tell you what to do on your device. It goes vice versa. I haven't been blocked, so I'm gonna comment. Okay. No,
and,
I'm
and
not
and hold
blocked,
on, and
child.
let me tell this dumb bitch, when you on a StreamYard link, you see everybody's comment. So I couldn't block you right now, even if I wanted to, because I'm on Just Lovely StreamYard link, bitch.
No,
So
she's
you
probably
talking
saying
about
I didn't block any of her comments out the chat.
well, I think she telling me that because I could see her comments that I haven't blocked her, and I'm letting her dumb ass know you have never been on the StreamYard link. anytime you're on the StreamYard link, you can see everybody's comment, whether you have blocked them or not. Because you were on the StreamYard application and not YouTube, stupid bitch.
Okay. Well,
Okay? Okay?
I think that's so cute. And my niece should be like, okay, okay. Exactly, just lovely. You haven't blocked me out of your chat, so I can comment. Period. Yeah, I thought that's what she was saying. I hadn't blocked any of her comments, so yeah. But listen, Jadon, I might come back live tomorrow. You know, I'm not home. I'm at my aunt's house, and
Yeah, I heard you say that.
She just came with dinner, so
Mm-hmm.
of course she gonna want me to come and eat my dinner. They've been treating me like I'm 12 around here, and I've been getting to the point where I don't appreciate it. I want to go home, but if I go home, there's really nothing that I can do for myself. So I
Okay,
got
and
to
I'm happy
stay.
that you got them around you for real.
Yeah, I got to stay here. So.
Okay, well, if you do decide to come live and I'll catch it, then I'll catch it. But then if not, I'll catch the replay like I caught the replay this morning.
Well, thank you so much for catching that replay. I appreciate you for coming up. And honey, Queen be tucked on, but she's still here.
Okay, well, you have a good dinner, okay?
I will. And I thank everybody for, listening in while I rant and complain and letting me give Jadon the opportunity to say what she wanted to say about the situation this morning. If you would
Mm-hmm.
like, you can also donate to the channel holder, not the channel, because I can't do shit with this channel right now. But donate to the channel holder at $ just lovely 414. It will help me out with medication and things of that nature. And yeah, y'all, I appreciate everybody for coming out.
Well, let
And
me well let me drop down for you to. I'm gonna drop down for you to close out your show, just lovely.
okay.
Okay, all right.
Woo child, I've been listening. I have been listening. I might be a little hard headed when it comes to trying to do things on my own. I have an issue with people doing things for me that I feel like I should be able to do for myself. And that's I get cussed out every day because they'll see, oh, you did that. Uh-huh. You think you grown, don't you? I am grown. I'll be 50 next year. I will. I'm gonna go sit down. I think that we eating Captain D's today. I haven't had that in so long. I haven't. So I'm gonna enjoy my dinner, take these damn pills. Y'all don't know I take 50 pills a day. But I'm finna take these damn pills and drink me a good 32 ounces of water and be up all night in the bathroom pissing. So y'all have a good night, and I don't know who going live next, but I think I'm finna go flag a channel or two. Y'all have a good day. Bye.